Thank you so much for joining the practice today. As always, please practice according to your conditions and your abilities. Respect your limitations. Think of the practice as an offering. So imagine that all beings are experiencing everything through you, and so we want to deliver the best experience, of course. So we try to avoid going to a place of pain and suffering, because of course we don't want to transmit that to others. So on that note, let's begin. Go sitting up tall and straight. Close the eyes. Bring the attention within. At the moment of creation, the divine essence became part of all living beings everywhere. Tune your mind to the supreme divine consciousness that's within and all around us. Fix your mind on God alone. Rest your thoughts in God alone. And in God you will live hereafter. Of this there is no doubt. Om Namah Shivaya, I bow to the inner light. Om Namah Shivaya, 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 Om Namah Shivaya. May all beings everywhere be happy and free from suffering and enjoy this practice to our senses. May we always have a strong desire for liberation from pain and suffering, and may we cherish no ill feelings against each other. Only ever peace, love, joy, and compassion. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. To make this practice even more powerful, more significant, even better than meditation, renounce all the fruits. Think of this as your divine obligation. Do it for the well-being of all. Do it simply because it must be done. So now let's start off with some mantra for purification, to purify the space, the ground, and all the psychic channels within. If you don't know the mantra, just imagine the guru is chanting through you, and you're channeling the guru. You derive all the benefits as though you're chanting it perfectly. If you do know it, do it with conviction and volume so it can be heard by all the subtle bodies within and all around us. So try to do it in a single breath each time. We do it 3 times. Om Pavitraha Pavitra Sawa Vashtanga Topi Yaha Smarit Pandrikaksham Sabahya Byantraha Sujihi. Om Pavitraha Pavitra Sawa Vashtanga Topi Yaha Smarit Pandrikaksham Sabahya Byantraha Sujihi. Om Pavitraha Pavitra Sawa Vashtanga Topi Yaha Smarit Pandrikaksham Sabahya Byantraha Sujihi. Spiritual breathing now in order to connect with the divine essence within. Bring the arms up, the palms slightly turned up. From the fingertips, inhale down through the arms right into the spiritual heart. Bring in the best of the best. 2, 3, 4. Feel all that goodness flooding in. 6, 7, 8. Holding it all in the spiritual heart in the center of the chest and the right side of the physical heart. 3, 4, 5, 6. Out through the arms, just the breath. Everything that you pulled in stays within. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale again, the best, down through the arms right into the spiritual heart. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Holding it at the heart center. Exhale out to the arms. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One last time. Inhale everything you need down through the arms right into the spiritual heart. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold it all there. Make everything that you brought in an offering to the divine one who resides there. Exhale out through the arms. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring your arms down now. So if you're doing at home, always 8 on the inhale, coming in through the arms, hold for 6 at the heart, spiritual heart, exhale out through the 8, through the arms again, just the breath. So now let's do a bit of pranayama. Alternate nostril breathing, the main breathing that helps to bring the mind into a state of calmness. So do this, actually we'll do it Shivananda style, so this is a very easy one in that there's no set count. You just inhale to fill up the lungs, hold the breath for as long as you can comfortably, so that when you exhale, the exhale should be controlled. It should not be like a big explosion out of the body. So on the exhale, it's again just to empty out the lungs. So we'll start with the left side on the inhale, close both nostrils, hold the breath, apply the throats in a root lock, which I'll explain in a moment. Exhale out through the right, and then reverse in through the right. Hold the breath for as long as you can, comfortably. Exhale out through the left. We'll do 1 or 2 together, and when we do together, we'll just listen for the cue to exhale. On your own, you can do it however long you like, as I said. Okay, so left hand in Jnana Mudra on the left knee, right hand, second, third fingers fold down to the palm. This is Vishnu Mudra. As soon as you turn the palm towards you, no longer Vishnu Mudra, but we still use this hand for the alternate nostril, the passage of the control of the passage of breath through the nostrils. Right thumb for the right nostril, right ring finger for the left. For the locks, during a breath retention, for the root lock, contract the buttocks, push the belly button to the front of the spine. Imagine you're bringing a whole pelvic floor up to meet the navel. For the throat lock, as you inhale, you breathe in deeply, inflate the lungs, raise the chest. So it comes time for the breath retention. You just tip your chin down and the back can still remain straight. If you can't bring your chin all the way down to the chest, maybe a little pillow helps. But also if you bring the tip of the tongue to the root canal behind the teeth, you push it there. This will help to seal off the lock, the attention at the space between the eyebrows through the breath retention. So let's begin. Sit up tall and straight. Breathe out completely. Empty the lungs. Again, this helps bring the mind in a state of calmness and to help remove cravings. Close out the right side. Inhale through the left. Hold the breath. Plug the nose, both sides of the nostrils with the right ring finger and the thumb. All the attention to the space in the eyebrows, throat, and root lock. Now exhale through the right, gradually empty the lungs, completely empty. Inhale through the right side. Hold the breath again. All activity, the mind, body, and emotions stopped as though they're frozen. Attention still to space between your eyebrows. Keep holding the breath. Exhale out through the left. That was one cycle. Inhale again through the left. Hold the breath. Pretend you held it as long as you could. Exhale out through the right. Inhale to the right. Hold the breath. Apply the locks as always. All the attention to the center of the forebrow. And exhale out through the left. Always gradually. Keep on going. Just to get the technique down. We don't have a lot of time to do it full 12 cycles, which is ideally what you want to try at any given sitting. But at least you have the technique to use at your disposal now. Keep your attention fixed on that space between your eyebrows. If it wanders, have no concern or judgment. Just keep bringing it back. Make a concentrated effort to control the mind from wandering. Force too hard during the holds. Everything should still be natural and comfortable. Next time that you exhale through the left, conclude. Take your time, don't rush it. Once you're done, just bring your right hand back down on your knee, right knee in Jnana Mudra, and take a moment just to notice any shifts in the state of the body, the mind, and emotions. Have no concern whether you experience any or not. Have no concern or judgment as to what you do observe. Just be the witness. Tap into the divine, eternal witness that's within. There's always this passionate, unwavering, steady, and whose nature is unconditional, boundless love. And we try to see that divine self within all beings as well, equally present in all forms. And may this practice be a celebration of all the beautiful ways that God manifests in this universe, or that divine eternal force, if that's more resonating with you. purpose of life is to experience everything on the path of self-realization. We'll have the opportunity to experience everything. So now let's put that into practice now and be grateful for every experience, be grateful for all the forms, for through the knowledge that we gain through the experiences that helps us to break the pattern to cause pain and suffering. So let's come to standing and begin. So we'll start off with some warm-ups to prepare for the practice. Moving the joints vigorously, so move with enthusiasm, and this also helps to attract divine attention. When the teacher senses the enthusiasm, students are more apt to share the knowledge with them. Hands on the hips, start to roll the head in circles. Try to get your ears to the shoulders, the chin to the chest, the back of the head to the top of the back. See all the way around you. And go in the opposite direction now. Going around and around. Now right arm circles backwards. Make like a winding up this little ball. If you can, go a little bit faster. Use your left hand if you need to support the shoulder. If you have any issues with the shoulder, turn the body as well if you need to lessen the strain. And then go forward now. And then left arm. Feel as though you're holding weights of 5 pounds in the hand to make the arm swing more easily. And then go forward. Now bring both arms up over the head. Take hold of the opposite elbows. Bend to the left. Bounce a few times on each side. Come back up. Go to the other side. Try to keep the side body as long as possible. Even try to avoid making folds in the waist and the underside of the body. And then back to the other side. Come back to the center. Little circles over the head. Mostly head, neck, and shoulders moving at first. But then gradually it expands to the chest and the upper back. All above the hips. And then if you feel apt to do so, you can even circle the whole trunk. Trace large circles with your elbows in front of your body like the arms of a windmill. And then coming all the way back up, go in the opposite direction. Start again, small. Squeeze the ears, arms into the ears. And then gradually circles get larger and larger. And if you opt to do so, come all the way down. The forearms come right across the top of the feet. And then coming all the way back up. Now bring the arms down. From here, swing from side to side. The arms go out wide, hitting against the body like heavy ropes. Look all the way around you. And then start to speed it up. Perhaps the arms don't go out quite as wide, so you can pick up a little bit more speed. Keep on going faster and faster. And then just allow the arm to just hit the body any which way. Wake up the body, circulation, the thighs, the neck, the chest, even face. And then start to slow it down. Now shake out the wrists. Move the hands very, very fast. Feel as though they could fly off the wrists at any moment. They're going so fast. Now the fingers going up and down like the wings of a hummingbird, so fast that you can't even see them. They disappear. They're like a blur. Good. Now arms by sides, body nice and loose. Bounce. Lift the heels. Maybe start to get a little bit more lift. The feet coming up off the ground. And push off with your toes. Get nice and high. Zulu jumping. See if you get your knees right up. And now the feet furiously hitting the ground, running on the spot. Feels a little bit like raindrops in a storm. You feel all the way up the legs right up to the buttocks. And then conclude. take a deep breath in. Breathe in the best again. Through the skin. Exhale, send it everywhere throughout the body. Send it out to all beings as well. Everything is meant to be shared. So now, if you wake, you can come to a wall if you need to. Left hand on a wall, or just keep your arms out. Swing the right leg back and forth. Bend the toes back so you don't stub them on the ground. The other leg now, nice and loose. Try to get your knee right up to the shoulder, the toes behind the head. And then conclude. The feet in line with one another, arms by sides of the body. Inhale, come up with your arms and lift the heels at the same time. 3, 4, 5, 6, come back down. 2, 3, control the descent. 5, 6, so the heels land softly. Pull the belly button to the front of the spine, come up again. Hollow the area underneath the rib cage. 3, 4, 5, 6, and come back down. 2, 3, really push through with your toes. Charge the leg muscles and the abdominal muscles. Come up again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more time. Fluidly come up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold the position, hold the breath. Stay way up there. Mind goes quiet. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When the mind is quiet, you can see things with even more love. Tip the head down in a gesture of humility and stay in this humble mindset throughout the practice. Let go of all expectations. Let go of all attachments to the results. So now let's come to the front of the mat. Surya Namaskara. Make every posture a divine gift to all beings everywhere. Hands to the heart. Surya Namaskara. Imagine we're all together moving like a school of fish. Raise your arms up over the head, arch back. Come down, bend your knees if you need to bring your belly on your thighs, your hands on the ground. Right foot back, lower down the knee, drop down to the seat. Into your high plank. Knees down, the seat goes back. Glide between the arms, brush your nose crowns are coming forward. Roll shoulders down and back, chest forward, the head goes back. 2 more times. Take the seat back, push off with your toes, and pull with your arms like you're dragging the floor towards you. And then one more time, take the seat back. This will propel the body forward with more power and ease. Come forward. Move the utmost grace, but with power as well. Adho Mukha Savasana. And then the right foot comes forward. Embody all those qualities of the serpent. The grace, but the power. The fierceness. Reach up and back. Hands back to the heart. Go up and back. Stretch the whole front of the body. And go down. Uttanasana. Left foot goes back. Plank. Knees down, the seat goes back. Come forward again. Blessed those who can imitate the forms physically. Put yourself in the body of what you're representing. Take the seats back. Imagine hand that boundless range of motion. Come forward again. Embody all the qualities of the serpent. Be regal and wise and fearless. Take the seats back. Come forward. 3 times blessed and those who can imitate the forms on all levels. Physically, mentally, and spiritually. Adho Mukha Savasana. We try to see the divine within each and every being. And then the left foot comes forward. If that's difficult, you can lower the right knee down. If the foot doesn't make it all the way, use the left hand to push the foot further forward. And feet together, Uttanasana. Come all the way up, arch back. And come back home. Pranayama. Reach up. And go down. Right leg goes back. into the plank, move swiftly to build some heat. The knees down, the seat goes back, come forward. Make like a snake creeping through the grass and coiling majestically again. Pull yourself all the way through, swing between the arms. And again, take the seat back and come forward. Open up the heart in every sense, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Think the heart, not the heart. Allow the head to come down towards the ground, maybe even touching the ground if you're flexible. Now the right foot comes forward. Feet together, Uttanasana. Push your belly into your thighs. Try to get your seat a little bit higher. Reach up and back. Hands back to the heart. And keep your belly to your thighs. Every time you go down into Uttanasana. Fold the body in half. Push into your legs with your belly. Left foot goes back. Doesn't matter if your legs don't straighten all the way. Just do your best. Knees down, the seat goes back. And pull forward. Telescope your neck out of the shoulders, the trunk out of the hips. And back. Come forward. Try not to make kinks in the lower back of the back to neck. And back makes the spine a nice conduit. An easy contact for the vital force to flow through the body. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left foot forward. Feet together. And up. And Pranayama. Reach up, stretch. Go down. Right foot back. It's the high plank. This time just once. Take the seats back. Come forward. Push into your hands as your hips come between your hands. Lift the hips and knees away from ground. Upward facing dog. Stay here for a moment. Move the body. Can bend the toes under if it makes it easier. Push your hips forward, the shoulders back. Look like a dog howling at the moon. Nose up. Now push into your toes, back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Here we're taking the shape of a dog that's stretching its back. Sink the heart. Is steep at the top, the upper part of the back, the lower part of the back, and shallow near the bottom, like a slide at the playground. Work the shoulders. And now the right foot comes forward. Feet together, Uttanasana. And up again. Standing salute. Hands back to the heart. Raise your arms up. Don't worry about the breath. Just move the body in a way that the breath can remain steady and even. Left foot goes back. Into plank. This will have a good effect on the mind. Knees down, the seat goes back. Slide all the way through. Push into your hands, get an upward facing dog. Now, between upward and downward 3 times. Round your back, tuck your chin in. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Sink your heart and come forward again. Round your back, push your heart right through between your shoulder blades. Out to the center of the chest and back the other way. Make waves with your spine. Come forward again, if you can. And back the other way. Here in your Adho Mukha Svanasana, land here. See if you can get your heels down again, your forehead maybe touching the ground if you're flexible. And then the left foot comes forward. Feet together, Uttanasana. And come up. Pranayama. Raise your arms up, stretch. As you come down, bend your knees, your belly on your thighs, bring your hands behind the back and pull them all the way over your head. Forehead towards your shins. Right foot goes back. Kapiyasana, raise your arms up, swing hands behind the back, come back to the previous pose. Hold the breath as you make your transition. And then the left foot goes back, same thing. Reach up, Kapiyasana, lean away from the front leg. Right back into the previous pose. Uttanasana, belly on your thighs, the forehead towards your shins. Right foot goes back, reach up. Good. And right back into Uttanasana. And left foot. Into Uttanasana. We go on now. Right foot goes back into your Kapiyasana. And right into your high plank. And then again. Bring your seats back. Glide all the way through. Come into upward facing dog or cobra. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Now the right leg goes up. Send the foot between the hands. Kapiyasana. Swing hands behind back. A few more rounds. Uttanasana. Good. And the right foot goes back. Kapiyasana. Stretch from the whole length of the body. Come back. Forward fold. Left foot goes back. Reach up. Stretch. Swing hands behind the back. We move on again. Uttanasana. Push the belly into your thighs, your forehead towards your shins. Maybe even against your shins if your legs are straight. Come all the way up. Hasta Uttanasana. Hands back to the heart. Raise your arms up. Go down. Uttanasana. Push the belly into your legs. Seat comes up, maybe eventually over your heels. Forehead towards your shins, hands over your head. Left foot goes back into your Kapiyasana and into your high plank. Down we go, knees down, the seat goes back. Come through between your arms. Upward facing dog, back into downward facing dog. Now, from here, the left leg goes up, swing leg up, come back into your high plank. And then throw the right leg up, look underneath your right arm, open up the hip, back into your high plank. Again, left leg up, and into your high plank, nice and loose. Reach the right leg up, and back into your high plank. This time we move on, swing your left leg up, look underneath your left arm, look between your hands, and send the foot between the hands. Back knee down, Kapiyasana, push your lower back up in, lift the chest, arms go back. Swing your hands behind the back, Uttanasana. Arms over your head. If you can't have your hands together, just keep them apart. Belly on your thighs. And come all the way up. Reach up and back. Pranayama. Go up and back. As Dharma says, move your joints every day or you end up in big trouble. Keep the body radiantly healthy. Right foot back. Reach up and back. Come back into your high plank. This time, take your seat back. If you can, hover the whole way through without touching your body to the ground. Push your elbows into the sides, body push through your toes, right into upward facing dog. That's according to your strength if you can. Otherwise, just glide. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Right leg goes up, send the foot between the hands. Back knee down, reach up and back. Kapiyasana, stretch. Push the lower back. I'm going to try not to make folds in the lower back or the back and neck. Hands together, feet together, down we go. Right up to standing. Salute. And back. And one more. Reach up, stretch. Go down. Hinge at the hips. Fold the body over your legs. Hands over your head. Left foot goes back. Into your Kapiyasana. Transition seamlessly like you're doing a divine dance of devotion. Into high plank. Take the seats back. Again, you can glide or hover the whole way through. Push the elbows into the sides body. And right through. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left leg goes up. And bring the foot between the hands. Shoulders over the fingertips. So the foot lands softly. No jerks. No loud, aggressive movements. Everything soft. Swing hands behind the back like a shapeshifter. Moving between the forms fluidly, quietly, gracefully. Reach up and back. And then come back. Take pause here for a moment. From the heart, inhale the love from the heart, right up to the space between your eyebrows. Hold the attention in the breath there. Connect the mind to the heart so all actions, thoughts, and words always coming from a place of love. Exhale back down to the heart, remain established in divine, unconditional love for all. And now, release. So let's continue with some balance sequences. Okay. Standing on the left foot first. Anchor down through the left foot. Bring the right foot up. Take hold of the heel from the inside. Bring the leg out to the side if you can. Not too flexible, you can hold underneath your knee. If you're having trouble balancing, stand with your back against the wall or bring your left hand to the wall. More flexible, bring your leg up, of course. Lean to your left. Be poised and magnificent like a ballet dancer. Now from here, bring the knee back in. Take hold of either the heel or the ankle. Bend your left knee. You can keep your belly to the side with your knee bent, your heel underneath your knee, or extend your legs straight out. Doesn't have to be too high above the height of the hip. Bring your belly on your thigh, your chin to your shin if you can. Now from here, bring the leg back, right into airplane pose. Arms out to the side. If you want, you can bring your arms out to the front. If you need to, bring your hands to the ground to steady yourself. Now, break the pose. Press into your left foot and come back. Whatever happens, just dance with it. Just be unconcerned. Just, if you fall, come right back up. Press into your right foot. It's the anchor. It's the effort that's more important, not the results. Come into your ballet pose again. Lean to your left. If you press to the base of your toes, you might have better balance. Good. Lift up through the crown. Be magnificent and poised like a dancer. Now, come back. Change your position. Take hold again of your ankle or your heel and start to push your seat back. If you're pushing your foot forward in a straight line, hip to the knee, heel, and you can see if you can bring your belly on your thigh, your chin on your shin. Now bring a leg in, keep your body low, head and foot to the same line, like you're lying on a table. Arms out to the side or out in front. Break the pose, press with the right foot and come back. Charge the body, stand tall in Tadasana, mountain consciousness. Tall, quiet, steady. From the base of the spine, just like the base of the mountain, breathe up to the ground, which is like the summit of the mountain. Exhale slowly back down to the base of the spine. Be solid and unshakable in your devotion to serve through the practice. So now let's continue with other ones. Go to the back of the mat. If you can, interlace your fingers behind the back. Open up the palms. Otherwise, you can have your arms out to the side. Toppling tree or gliding eagle. Your left foot comes forward. Hinge your body down so your belly's on your thigh. Bend your left knee and start to bring your right leg all the way up to the limit. And then pull your hands up over the head. See if you can curve your spine a little bit. Push your shoulders back, chin forward. If your arms are out to the side, it looks like that. Palms down. To fall towards your toes a little bit. Now bring your hands down on the ground. Left hand comes to the foot. Bend your left knee. If you're not too flexible, if you have not too flexible, you can bring your knee up and keep your knee bent. If you have the flexibility, keep your legs straight and keep tilting forward so your weight is a little bit more forward over the toes even. Gaze is right from your toes. Bring your right hand right in close to your foot. Maybe take off all but just the index finger. Even take your hand to the foot if you have good balance. Now bend your leg again. Bring your hands on either side of your left foot, just in front of your toes. I like to do this near the beginning of the practice while people still have energy. And lift your heel up. Try to get your body forward so your shoulders over your fingertips. You can even just stay doing this. Push through the base of your toes to the foot, the right foot that's on over your head. If you want, take a few hops up, pushing through your toes. Warm up the body. Take a few jumps. Maybe at some point you will be able to find a balance. Feel free to come to a wall if you need to. If you feel better to come onto your forearms, that's okay too. If your legs are bent, it's easier to find a balance. Okay, so if you're doing it against the wall, bring yourself so that you're less than the legs distance away from the wall. Bring one foot on the wall about the height of the hip. Like it's hard for me to do because I don't have a wall, but you can also use the base of the seat of the chair. And then see if you can pull your toes, your heel away from the wall. Maybe eventually find a bounce. The wall is always there if you need it. Good. And then come back down. Let's try the other side. So, again, arms up to the side or hands behind the back. Right foot forward. If your hands together, open up the palms, bend at the wrists. And then start to bring your weight forward onto your right foot. Left leg goes all the way up to the limit. Point the toes. Curve the spine. Pull your chest forward a little bit away from the knee. See if you can get your foot higher than the buttocks.
hands down. Again, you can take the left knee up if it's too much to have your legs straight. Right hand to the ankle, index finger pressing out against the outside of the heel. Then your left hand comes in, right close to the foot. See if you can take off all but just the index finger. Maybe you can bring your hand on the inside. Index fingers on the inside of the heel. Again, if you're flexible, keep your legs straight. All the way up. Lean forward. Your head is over your toes. Your gaze is just in front of your toes. Wherever you are is perfect. Just try your best. Good. Now from here, bring your hands down on either side of the foot. Bend your left leg again. The heel close to your seat and flex your foot. Try not to have the foot too far away from your hands. If it's way back here, you have to jump quite hard and then you lose your energy quite quickly. You also might have too much force and come all the way over. So push off with your toes. Try to keep your feet close to your hands. It works the core nicely as well. Look a little bit from your hands. Press into your fingertips, the heels of your palms, the base of your fingers. And then come back down. From here, just hang like a rag doll for a moment, check out the head. Take a deep breath in, exhale, let it all go. Hold the effort. And roll your way up.
Charge the body again. This time turn the palms forward. Inhale, imagine the best coming in from all directions, up the legs, up the arms, up the spine to the crown. Exhale, send it everywhere. Good, now let's go back to the back of the mat. One more balance pose. Left foot forward, left hand down on the ground, not too close, a little bit distance away, so that you can open up your hip a little bit more easily. Bring the right leg up, and if you can, the right arm up comes as well. So try to look up towards the hands if you can, and try to avoid your shoulder going forward. Push it back so that you have a straight line from hand to hand. Your chest is flat. Right leg goes back a little bit behind you so that it looks like a crescent moon from above. Hips and chest forward. Fingers together, point the toes again. Now see if you can take your right leg. If you can't reach it easily, bring the right knee right in towards your body. Bend your left knee as well to anchor the left foot down. Take hold of the leg close to your ankle and pull on the leg. Try to get your knee up again. And then see if you can push your foot away from your seat if you can. If you want to keep going, look forward. Make sure your hip is over the heel. Again, see, play a balance. See if you can take all but just the index finger off the ground. Anchor down to the left foot. Maybe hold your breath. Bring your left hand onto your heart. If you want, you can even push into your left knee and come up into Natarajasana. Come upright. Chest up. If you have good balance, take your left hand back to your ankle as well. All sorts of variations according to your abilities and conditions. Whatever you don't achieve in this lifetime, you will most likely just keep going in the next life, and you can realize everything you didn't in this life. Keep on moving forward. Pull heel in towards the seat and come down. So no effort is wasted. Go as far as you can in every life, so you keep going further and further. Right foot forward, right hand down. And when you see the progress, then you remain enthusiastic to stay in adherence to the practice. Left leg, left arm up, but try not to get too attached to the results. Offer everything up. Ardha Chandrasana. Then from here, see if you can take hold of your leg again. Bend your left knee, come into a tuck, so you can find the leg more easily. And then start to pull on the foot again. Try to get the ankle, try to get your knee up, and push the foot away from your seat. Look forward, hip over the heel, come all but off, all but just into his fingers. If this is too much, you can also do this on your knee. Come down on your right shin. And if you want to keep on going, hand to your heart or press into your thigh and
Hands even come up. Hold your breath as you make the transition all the way up. Keep your heart open, your head up, and maybe take your right hand to the ankle as well, back there if you can. With angry determination, constant practice, adherence to ethical rules, you make rapid progress. Now break the pose. Bring the foot back down, turn the palms forward. Inhale, imagine lights of every color coming coming all the way throughout the body, up to the crown. Exhale, send it out to all beings. Radiate your light outwards to all beings. Now we're going to turn to the right long edge of the mat. Fingers in line with your elbows. Step or jump your feet apart. Left foot forward, Virabhadrasana. Slide your feet further apart, see if you can go lower. If you have good flexibility, try to get your hip nice and low so your knee is over the toes. And if you swing your hands down, your fingers might touch the ground. Open up your chest to the right. Look over the left hand. Be steadfast in your stance. Strong and determined like the warrior. Virabhadrasana 1. Bring the right arm up. Turn the hips forward. If you can't turn the right hip very easily, bring the right foot out a little bit more to your right. Give you a little bit more distance between your feet horizontally. Reach up. You can even bring hands together like the sword if you like. Now from here, Padivita Pashkanasana. So you're going to lift the back heel, right arm up, go to the outside of your left leg. Left hand pushed into your right. If it's too much, you can't keep your balance, bring the right knee down underneath your hips. So make not so much like a lunge. The legs should look like a box, bend the toes under. And from here, since you probably can't see very well, do it this way. Armpit, trying to get the armpit on the outside of the knee, or just the back of the right arm against the outside of the left knee. Left hand push into your right. Push firmly downward. At the same time, the body's coming up. So that the end result, the center of the chest behind your thumbs. Turn the face and chest all the way up. And here, if your knee is down, you can see if you lift your knee up again. Hold your breath. If you have a bind, go ahead. Turn more to your left. Bring your fingers in towards your wrists. Use the left hand to guide the arm underneath. And then join hands underneath your belly. Pull left shoulder all the way back. Break the pose, come down onto your front, come down on your back knee. Drop your hips all the way forward. Hands on the knee, push your lower back up and in first. Lift the heart, allow the head to fall back. Relax the shoulders so the neck stays long. If you can, bring your hands up. Keep your arms straight, close to the ears. Wiggle shoulders back and forth. Try to get your arms further back. Stretch. Make the shape of a crescent moon. A beautiful expression of offering. If you want to go into other variations now, here, go ahead. You can perhaps bring your foot up. If you can't get your foot in the crook of the arm, you can just press against the inside of the right arm. Extend your arms for Kuntasana, spear pose. If you can't get your foot in the crook of the arm, lean towards the foot, bring your fingers close to your ear, and then either take your hands in front to bind or behind or left side of the head. If you can reach, lock your fingers together and push your foot away from your shoulder. Other options, take the thumb to the back of the knee, hands, other fingers around the outside of the knee, and then guide your head, your foot to your head. Maybe at some point if you bring your head back, the foot will find it, and then you can take your hands up to the foot. Break the pose. From here, we're going to come back into Ardha Hanumanasana. You can bring the right foot out to your left a little bit. Hip is over the knee, not too far back. Your right thigh should be vertical, and then see if you can get your belly down onto your front thigh. Maybe try to get your chest beyond your knee. your attention goes, the prana goes to wherever your attention is. So bring your attention to where you want to find release, perhaps the hamstrings in this case. If this is easy for you, you can go into Hanumanasana. Bring your hips back a little bit. So it's easier to slide your heel on a slippery surface, so you might need to scooch forward. And then just try to bounce softly, not too hard. Again, don't go to a place of pain or suffering. Remember that this is an offering you're offering up. Everyone's feeling this to you. If you can go all the way down, then you can take other expressions, bring the hands to the heart or up over the head. Hanuman is the embodiment of courage, of devotion, of faith. Anything is possible. And then bring your hands down. Amazing things are ahead of you. Yet have faith and just keep trying. No effort, again, is wasted. Bring your left foot back, bend the toes under and back foot, and then make your way back up. Prasadi to Padottanasana. Since we're here, let's do that. So take hold of the legs, or slip your hands underneath your feet if you like, the edges of the feet, and then come down. Bring your head right between your feet. If you're more flexible, try to bring your head further through. Pull on the feet, roll the thighs outwards, roll the shins inwards. Try not to round the back. So, not so much like that. Push your shoulders back, your chest forward. Imagine trying to get your chest behind your legs. Pull on the feet. Feel free to stay there, or if you have a headstand, if you can get into tripod, you can do that now. Your hands, fingertips in line with your heels, your arms at right angle in the tripod. And then see if you can bring your legs up. Can't straddle up, you can also bring your feet behind your hands. Lift your seat as high as you can by bringing your feet close to your wrists, and then just press underneath the knees against your elbows so you can pull your toes away from the ground. It's a pretty stable position. But you can bring your feet up higher and then come up either with your split legs, like we did in a handstand, or straight up, according to your abilities again. You're more advanced, can come onto your fingertips, turn your hands the other way, come into finger stand, lift the palms off the ground, and see if you can take off a few fingers at a time until you're just on the index fingers, most of the weight on your head. Now get ready to come down. If you're up in the headstand, come down. As your feet come close to the ground, really engage your core so your feet come down softly. From here, press into your feet, come all the way up. Easy Chakrasana. Bring your feet a little bit closer, walk them in so the heels about 2 feet apart. Just on the insides of the mat, toes, and then press into your seat. I guess you're facing along the edge of the mat. So bring your knees over your toes. Push into your seat, pull down, allow the chest go up, the head go back. If you feel comfortable, you can slide your hands down the backs of your legs, just underneath your knees, and then roll the thighs outwards, roll the shins inwards, use your hands. Your thumbs go further through in between. If you're more flexible, you can keep going. Your hands can go all the way down to your feet, underneath your heels. Back up. Walk your way back up, push into your seat and come up. Okay, so from here, separate your feet a little bit, turn around 180 degrees if you need to, before going to the right so you can still see the screen, and then go down. Feet up Bhadrasana. Look over the front hand. Everything about the pose, the strong lines and the firm limbs should reflect the qualities of a warrior and the steadfastness of inner sense of duty. Virabhadrasana 1, left arm goes up, make the adjustment to the back foot if you need to. Displaying the most remarkable quality of the warrior, the devotion with which they serve the people. Again, we're for Parivrita Pashkanasana. Lift the back heel, spin on the foot, go to your right. Again, if you need to, bring your left knee down for a moment just to get a little bit more ease and entry into the pose. You can do the bind here, push the seat back, turn more to the right, so you can get you have to bring your seat back so your arm can go underneath a little bit more easily. And your armpit should be on the outside of the knee if you're trying to bind, so the elbows in the space underneath your knee makes it easier. And then lock the fingers or hold the wrist and then push the left knee back up if you can. Keep the back leg strong and really rotate with the exhale. Turn the face and chest all the way up. Break the pose. Bring the back knee down, flatten out the toes. Here, bring your hands on your knee, push your lower back coming in, your head goes back. Stay here or come into your Kapiyasana. Stretch, rock your shoulders back and forth. Again, take any variation you like. If you have good balance, your seat is low, you can even see if you can bring your foot up. Bend your arms back, open up the hands. Perhaps at some point your foot will come right into your hands. Otherwise, you go from, build the pose from, so it might be easier to get into the pose. You can do your swan if you like, again, or your kuntasana. From here, you can also reach across to the foot, bring your hand down, bring your head back, and then just bring your elbow up, and then your foot's right there at your head. Through constant practice, you find your own tricks to find your way to the poses. Now break the pose, bring the hands back down. I just realized I've got to do lizard. So I'm going to move the foot out a little bit, bend the toes under, and then rock back and forth. Push off with your toes, try to get your seat further back, your hips further back and your knee further back. And then lower your knee down in a new place, flatten out the toes, and more of the thigh will come down. And when the thigh is close to the ground, your hips come down, and then perhaps it's possible to roll onto your left forearm and roll back to the right. If your hips are down, the rest of the body, the pelvis, the belly, and the chest will come down with it. Make sure your knee's not going out to the side like this, nor this happening. Keep both sides of your hips level with the ground or on the ground. And if you can, your hips are on the ground, lie flat on your belly. Fix your gaze like a lizard that doesn't blink. And make your mind as unwavering as the gaze. If you have other variations, go ahead. You're flat on your chest, your arms can go out to the side. Or slip your arm from the outside underneath your right knee and take your bind over your back. Now press into your hands, come back up. From here, push your seats back, Adho Hanumanasana. Your knee over your hip over the knee, bring your left foot to the right a little bit, bow to the leg. Every posture has a certain consciousness. Look at the shape of the pose, try to figure out what it is. With your eyes downcast, your head low, an expression of humility. Again, if this is easy for you, you can go into Hanumanasana, the foot goes back in line with your knee, and come forth your seat. And just push off with your toes, the back foot, the heel of the front foot. And then see if you can bring your body upright. Once you come to your maximum, try to get your shoulders over your hips again. Your hands right beside your hips. Try to have both sides, hips square. You can bring your arms up if you like, if you're flat down. Offer up the practice is something higher and greater than just satisfaction of your own needs. And then the practice, that's how you lose the attachments to results. Offer them up to here, break the pose. Come back into your lunge. And let's just switch. Since we didn't do this on that side, we're going to do it now. So push back through the right heel. Try to get your knee further back. And then lower your knee down in a new spot. Flatten out the foot. Fall towards your right, on your right form if you can, and roll back to your left. If your hips are not anywhere close to the ground, stay in your hands, but just keep on trying to get your hips down, just like you're doing a cobra. So just imagine there's a big rock sitting on top of your seat, and allow the body to sink underneath the weight of that rock. If you can go down all the way, then go ahead. Arms can go to the side or take the bind. The arm has to go in front of your leg, over your foot, not like this. Okay? Over in front, and then underneath your knee. And then break the pose, come back. From here, send your left foot back, coming into your plank. Vasisthasana next. Turn to your right, stand on your left hand. If you're dropping into shoulder, your hips are sagging, lower your left knee down, underneath your hip. If you have wrist issues, come down on your forearm. Push your hips up. Now go back to the plank or in the forearms, plank, and go to the other side. So try not to, this is not the pose. So try to keep your hips up. If you need to, you can lower your left knee down, but still try to keep your hip up as much as possible. If you're on hands, you're pushing into your hand, your right arm stays extended so you don't drop into the shoulder. Push, extend your arm out of the shoulder. Back into high plank. From here, let's go down onto the knees. Supta Virasana, or just sit on your heels and go back as far as you can. If you're having trouble with your knees, place a cushion in between your back three thighs and your shins. So slip something in there and go back further. If you have the ability, open up your feet. Sit between your heels, as long as there's no pain in your knees. Go down, maybe go further. Tilt your hips forward, come onto your forearms, or right onto your back. And you can take over your opposite elbows if you're on your back. Once you've arrived, take a deep breath in. Exhale, let go of all fatigue. Soften everything. Feel as though the belly button was sinking right through the body into the ground. Then bring your hands back to your feet. You can't rest too long on this, or we might lose our momentum and our drive. Bring your chin towards your chest. Come up. We're going to do one more round of Vasisthasana. If you have a variation this time, there's a few different things you can do. So from here, if you're on your knee, you can raise your right leg up if you like. You can even take your knee into your chest and then take your ankle and pull your leg back. If you're in a full pose, push your hips up, raise the right leg up, or you can slide your foot back, turn on the left foot at the same time as you're dragging your right foot back. So the inside edge of your foot has to be down, otherwise you might lose your balance more easily. Push your hip all the way up, try not to bend your left leg, because this is going to cause you to feel heavy. And that you need the extra height to get with your hips up so that you have more space for the right foot to come up. Keep the foot close to your midline, not way out here. Again, this just drains your energy. So keep your foot close so you can take your knee up easily, and then take hold of the knee or slide your hand up to the foot. Go ahead. Break the pose, come back, go on the other hand now. Right hand moves more. I like to also bring hips up right from the start, like you're doing downward facing dog, so that when you spin, your hips are already high. And then keep turning on the right foot, the toes in the same line as your knee. So if it's turned too much, it's also going to get hard. It'll be hard to bring the inside edge of the foot down. Whole right foot flat on the ground. Push your hip all the way up. Keep your right leg straight if possible. And see if you can take your foot up off the ground. Eventually, maybe you get your foot up high enough and your knee high enough so you can take the knee and then slide your hand up to the foot perhaps. Break the pose. Come back into your high plank. Adho Mukha Savasana. Sink the heart, look like a dog stretching his back again. More importantly, embody the loyalty of the dog to its master. Be loyal to serving others through the practice. Now from here, bring the forearms down on the ground. You can stay here, do dolphins or interlace your fingers. Place your head inside the space in your hand, inside your hands, interlace your fingers. Your hands are not flat on the ground. Your palms like this. You're using the hands to hold the back of the head like a helmet. So your hand is not resting on your hands. Your elbows inside the wrists are hugging the head as well. So if your elbows are way up to the side, that's going to be hard to do. This is to help your balance. And bring your feet close to your elbows as possible. You can lift both feet at the same time. Come down. Keep doing that. If you feel that's where your edge is, or you can bring one foot back. Again, you can come to the wall if you need to. Try to lift your heel. Try to get your knee all the way into your belly. If your hip is high, then don't have to jump. Your hips might be over your shoulders. Eventually, you just pull your your back foot back further. Try to have your hips and the feet in the same line. Advanced practitioners, do whatever you want. You can do a lotus if you have a lotus. If you're not comfortable with any of those, you can just bring your forehead down the ground, lift your seat, roll your hips up. So try to get it so that your back looks like a wall. If it's too much pressure in the back of the neck and the head, just bring your head forward a little bit. On the wall, same thing, heels on the wall, seat on the heels, elbows right underneath your shoulders, in front of your knees. Interlace your feet. Make sure you can hold your arms easily. And then interlace your fingers, open up the palm hands, bring your head inside the hands, and one foot on the wall. Again, look at the wall, take your foot at the height of the hip, no higher than that. And the other foot goes back behind you. Bend the toes, keep the foot close to your seat, and see if you can pull the heel away from the wall. Eventually, maybe some of the toes come off the wall as well. If you keep flexing your foot, eventually you find a balance of both feet. This drives you in the right direction. If you're falling too forward, push through the back foot and vice versa. If you have a lotus, a full lotus, you can go ahead. Try to push your knees all the way up. Once you're in a pose, bring the mind into stillness. Close the eyes and go within. Merge with the form. The breath is even and uniform, quiet. Body is still. Leave the body alone. Allow the mind to go into a state of calmness. Pose, and hinge at the hips, or come down one leg at a time, or both feet at the same time. Into child's pose, try to land with softness. Rest your body on your thighs, the forehead down, breathe in, breathe out. Slide your arms forward, and then from here, glide between your arms into Bhujangasana. Savasana.
bring your feet forward, hopping or walking. Arms out in front, drop your tailbone so your shoulders in line with your hips. Try, make as though you're sliding down the wall with your back. Lift your heels now. And so you can come down lower and lower until your seat is about the height of the knees. Keep your shoulders back, lift your heels a little bit more. Anchor determination, stay in this pose. It's called fierce pose for a reason. You stay fiercely determined to stay. Now lower your seat until you can touch it gently to the ground, behind your heels. Roll all the way back in a fluid movement into a halasana. Try to get your seat all the way up over your shoulders. Use your hands to see if you can push your elbows a little closer together behind you. Hide your arms behind the back. If you join your hands together behind your back, stretch out the arms. We'll go from side to side until from in front you can't see your arms at all. And your elbows are close together. Bring your hands on your back. And if you can, come up with your legs. Heels in line with your hips. If this is too much, you can just lower your head. Just have your legs up, heels in line with your seat. You're sitting on your hands. You can also do this against the wall with your legs up the wall. If you have this lotus, go ahead. Bring your legs into lotus. Make sure you have your knees higher than your hips. It's not a proud pose. It should look more like a shoulder stand with your legs, knees up as high as possible. Chin to the chest. Bring your attention inward now. Look at the space between your eyebrows. Keep your focus there. And keep your focus steady. Every time, if your mind wanders, just bring it back to the space between your eyebrows. From here, we're going to bring our legs down. If your legs are lotus, you can keep a lotus. Come into your Pindasana, embryo pose. Wrap your arms around the outside of your legs. Join your hands underneath your seat. Bring your knees on either side of your head. If you don't have a lotus, just do a plow pose. Feet come down with your legs either straight or bent. Your knees on either side of the head. Press your knees into your ears. Withdraw from your senses. Shut out all the distractions coming through the eyes and the ears. Now hands down, flat on the back, on the ground. Roll down. Control the descent. As your seat is coming down, your hands move close together so your thumbs are touching, index fingers are touching, your palms are down. Eventually your seat lands on your wrists. Keep lowering your legs down, stop when you're halfway down. Hold them there. And then from here, lift your back up off the ground if you can. Push the elbows in a little bit tighter towards one another, lift the chest. Fish pose. Top of the head comes down. At this point, if you need to, lower your legs down, otherwise keep them up. And then breathe very fast to the nose, bust your breath. Like a sniffing puppy. Bring your feet close to your seat, edge the feet in line with your hips. You can either just slide your head down, go into bridge pose, like so. Lift your chest. Or, if you can, top head stays on the ground, move your hands beside your head on either side, a little bit behind, fingers facing away. Lift your seat up off the ground, bounce your head a little bit closer in towards your feet, turn your hands the other way. Fingers now pointing towards the heels and lift your head up off the ground. And then work the pose a little bit. Lift your heels, rock back and forth. Try to get your arms and legs straighter. It's the mother of all back bends. Anger, determination. This cultivates fortitude.
stretch the whole front of the body. If you want, you can play around with other things. You can see if you lift one arm up. Of course, do the other side. Maybe you can take your one leg up at the same time too. Or keep both hands on the ground, lift the left leg. And then come back down, lift the right leg. Bring the knee in towards your belly. You can also do this from bridge pose. Extend your leg up. If you need to come down at any point, come down just for a breath or so, then come right back up. If you want to try more advanced practitioners, bring your left leg up again, and then come onto the hand, one hand. So just one hand in finger stand. So your fingers facing away, so you can lift off all but just the index finger. Eventually, so you can take your finger up off the ground completely. And then try with the other leg. You have to have your hands a little bit closer to your feet so that you have a stronger, a more pronounced arch. And this keeps the body stable. So you turn your hand around, come off all with just a few fingers, take off all fingers until you're just on the index finger. Even just do that. Hold your breath so you can take your left hand up off the ground. Keep pushing through the foot that's above raised leg. Okay. All right, come back down and relax. On your back, breathe in and breathe out all fatigue. From here, let's see. So bring slide your left foot in, bring your right leg in, take hold of the ankle and bring your right knee onto your shoulder. And then start to pull on the leg, try to get your leg further straighter. If you can extend your left leg. Otherwise, if your hamstrings are tight, keep your left foot bent. If you can, just slide your left heel forward until your leg is flat on the ground. Keep pulling the right leg close to your head. You're very flexible. See if you can bring your foot all the way down to the ground beside your body, beside your head. Then from here, bring your foot back up, heel over the knee, coming into half happy baby pose. You can stay there. You can bring your leg right across the chest if you can, holding a foot with your left hand or in the crook of the arm. Hold the leg across your chest. Now from here, bring your foot back. Bring your arm across the front if you can in your half happy baby pose. So your shoulder, your arm is on the back of the leg, just underneath your knee. And keep pushing. Pull the right hip up a little bit, bring your left knee in towards your body a little bit. Try to get your knee closer to the ear. See if you can lift your back up off the ground, your shoulders. Pull the foot more behind your head. Pull toward your left. You might be able to get your head behind your leg behind your head. So try to get your shoulders up. Press right hand down underneath your seat. And then come up with your shoulders so that you can get a little bit more space for the foot to go behind your head. Very flexible. Take your other leg up. Push underneath your knees with both shoulders. This is just for fun. If you have the flexibility, just showing how you can get into the pose. So you're almost lifting your seat up like you're going to plow, and then you cross your ankles. Keep holding the feet in place. You bring your head through, and then you're in Yoga Nidrasana. You can eventually bind your hands underneath your back. Otherwise, you just do with one leg first. Or you stay with your happy baby pose. All these are progressions, remember. Whatever you don't, you just do your best to get as far as you can in this life. And you just pick up where you left off in your next life. Break the pose. Take the right leg down, breathe in. Breathe out all fatigue. Now the other side. Left leg goes up. Bring the knee to the shoulder, bring the right foot in if you need to, flat on the ground. Take hold of the ankle, pull on the leg. Try to keep your knee with your shoulder. If you can get your leg flat on the ground, go ahead, push out to the right heel. If you can go further, you can see if you can take your foot right beside your head on the ground. Half happy baby pose. Bring the heel back in line with your knee. Hold the foot with your left hand. You can even bring it across your chest for your upside down pigeon. Holding your foot with your right hand or hugging it across your chest. Come back into half baby pose. If you can slip your left arm underneath. Sometimes you might easier to bring the right foot in again. Push into the back knee. Try to get your knee close to your shoulder. You have to ride your left hip up a little bit. Bring the right knee in. You have to keep on wiggling. Press your hand underneath your seat. Push down into the hands. Try to get your shoulders up so that your head comes a little higher. Tuck your chin in. The foot goes further back behind and then to the right. Pull on the foot and then you might be able to get your foot behind your head. Your leg. And then you can stay there. Break the pose, come back into Shavasana for a moment. Breathe in, breathe out. Good. Now from here, bring your feet in, close to your seat. Incline plane pose, so not quite a bridge, it's not a back arch. Hands on your tops, your thighs, lift your hips, your heels in line with your edges of your feet in line with your hips, heels in front of your seat. Lift your back up off the ground. From shoulders to knees, straight line. And then push into your thighs with your hands. Gradually lower your back down. Start at the top of the back and rolling down. And then you're trying to flatten out your back as much as possible. Push into your thighs. The seat comes right against your heels eventually, maybe. Or try to work towards that. And then from here, lift your hips up. Walk your shoulders underneath, hide them underneath your body. Try to get your chest higher. Now into your bridge pose. Lower your seat down. See if you can get, pull your shoulders in a little bit more. See if you can get hold of your heels, ankles, and lift your back up again. Now you can stay here or go into couch pose. So to go into couch pose, you have to walk forward, waddle forward on your elbows and your shoulders until your elbows are right close to your heels, right beside them. Take hold of the ankles, push into your elbows so you can lift your head, your back off the ground, and keep holding your ankles, shift forward so you can get your knees on the ground. And then the head can come back down. Take hold of the opposite elbows. You can go ahead and do this if you can, or just do the bridge pose. And now from here you can come to Urdhva Dhanurasana. Bring hands on either side of the head, a little bit behind, press the fingers facing towards the heels. And so you can just lift right up from there. You can do this from either the bridge pose or the couch pose. If you're in bridge pose, of course you have one more step, maybe lift your back, bring your hands behind your head, slide on the back of the head, turn your hands around, and then come up. Stretch again. Get nice and high. Work the pose a little bit. Again, if you need to come down at any point, just come down for a breath or so. Start again. More advanced. You can see if you can jump to the other side. You have to have your hands close to your feet. If you know how to do this, go ahead. Push into your hands. Here, come forward. You can do falling into from a handstand. Dharma loves this one. And then from here, one more left. Stretch. 30 more seconds. If you know how to do other things, go ahead. If you know how to come up and drop back, you can do that as well. If you're trying to do that from starting, you want to have your feet further apart, toes pointing out, hands on seat. Start from easy Trikonasana. Hips forward, push into your seat. You can do this against a wall. You can find yourself close to your wall. Bring your hands on the wall and walk your way down. Otherwise, you bend your knees quite a bit so that when you come back, your head is close to the ground. You can see the ground easily, and then you can take your hands down. So you build bit by bit, and eventually you can move your feet closer and closer. And now, make your way down. Lie on your back. Again, breathe in. Breathe out all fatigue. Come up to seated position for the twist. So from here, if you have a lotus, you can do a lotus. Your right leg goes on top. If you do a lotus, your left leg goes in first. Your right leg then comes on top so that it makes the bind a little bit easier. So you turn to the right, lean over your right thigh, bring the right arm behind the back. Use the left hand if you need to guide your hand close to the foot. You want to get your foot very high in the hip so that it's easier to find. If your foot is way out here or down, then it's going to be, you might not get as much reach. So that's why you lean forward, you bring your belly down onto your thigh, you reach around, and then you might have more easy time to find the foot. That's if you have a lotus, left hand on the outside of the knee, push against the knee as you turn back. If you don't have a lotus, Ardha Matsyendrasana, your left leg folds under, right from the outside of the left knee. Left hand across to the outer right thigh, right hand behind the back. If you can't get both sides of your seat down, leg extended like so. Keep your back straight, try not to lean back. Push the left knee beyond the right knee beyond the left edge of the body. Come back to the center, switch your legs around. Again, do your lotus with, if you have a lotus, the left leg goes on top. Lean to the left, over your thigh, come down low. Right arm goes around. Use the left hand right hand if you need to guide your hand to the foot. And then here, your hand on the other side, or your other variations. So the legs are different. The right leg is bent, your left on the outside of the right thigh. If you have this position, or even if your leg is extended, you can even take, if you have the right arm against the knee, you can even see if you can reach around with the inside of the left foot. You can do with your leg extended as well. Your knee should be beyond it. Your foot should be beyond the knee. Pose, lie down on your back for Shavasana. Make your way down and just allow the legs go wide, the hands way beyond the edge of the mat, about a foot away or so from the body. Palms facing up, and just let everything go. Let go of all effort, let go of all tension. Receptive, receiving everything, the best of the best.
Say to yourself the following sentence 3 times mentally. My compassion is ever expanding and reaching all beings. A sign of self-realization is when we have boundless compassion and love towards all beings. Because if we recognize that God is, that divine force is within each and every being, it becomes unthinkable to want to inflict harm or suffering upon them. For anyone that we have a deep reverence for. So cultivate a great respect and love and reverence for all beings. Whatever form they're in, we are all divine manifestations, from the lowly ant, the one-celled creatures, the amoebas, right up to the kings, right up to the queens, right up to the elephants, whatever, and the higher beings. Ensure that we carry that out into our day-to-day lives as well. Continue to see all beings as divine manifestations. In all your interactions, treat everyone with respect and love and compassion. The first step of cultivating compassion is to see yourself in others and to see God within each and every being. So now make your way back up to seated position. With Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Instill the peace within, send out to all beings everywhere. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Be receptive to the grace of God. All is within. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining. Have a wonderful day. Much love. See you soon.